A note on Michael. Michael is an archangel. So one might be tempted to say, okay, if this is the hero of the film, if this motion picture is about an archangel, we might have a religious film here. But it's not exactly the Passion of the Christ or the Last Temptation of Jesus Christ. And even if there will be some controversial, indeed um, blasphemous, one could say, maybe, takes on religion, on sin, on angels, on marriage. It's not. I don't think it's insulting. It's in a good spirit, comedy, but it's also thought provoking. After all, I'm not religious, but still, this is one of the most important subjects there. And Michael could make a good point, still, I was thinking, because from what I gather, I was trying to read Karen Armstrong, the ultimate expert on religion today, I understand. And in some of her very good books, one being The Case for God, she argues that fundamentalists, ultra conservatives, do more damage to religion, to Christianity, to the idea of spreading the word of God than, if I'm allowed to say that, than Michael, the film or the archangel in it. Why? Because maybe creationists, for instance, take the word of the Bible ad literam. So if it says somewhere there 6,000 years ago the earth was made, that's the way it is. If it says Noah took two of every kind of, species and placed them on a boat, which would have to be the size of, I don't know, Great Britain to take in two of each, elephants, whales, and rhinoceros, and all that. So this is ridiculous, and it's not the way you should read the Bible or the Holy Text, which, by the way, I've, linguists now have demonstrated are not written uh, by God, Christ, and the Bible is written by successive authors. It's clear now. So the message has been changed, diluted, transformed here. It's difficult to say. And the way to, if I understand, as I said, I'm not religious and far from knowing much about the subject, but it's interesting, an interesting one. It's not to be taken at little. Even Saint Augustine, many centuries ago, said that we have to, if science has demonstrated one thing, we have to adapt. And it's not, it's myth, and the idea is that we don't understand. The Buddha says that you, and others in these religions, you cannot grasp. The Zen, the way, not Zen, I'm sorry, Ren, the way, Taoism is the same. It cannot be understood. Even trying to, Buddha said, to understand can be not blasphemous, but counterproductive, so to say. And therefore, turning to Michael, Michael may have a point here. He's an archangel. It's a story where a tabloid in Chicago sends William Hurt, aka Frank, Andie MacDowell, Dorothy, to find if the story of the archangel is true. And they find it's true, but it's shocking. The archangel smokes, drinks beer, has a an impressive libido, colorful vocabulary. You can never have too much sugar is one of his quotes. Then he's funny in what he says. Remember what John and Paul said? He has a line at one point. You mean the apostles? The interlocutor asks. He says, no, the Beatles. You have to learn to laugh. That's key. He says, I invented marriage. Blasphemous, one could say. But then, on the other hand, you have to take those words and not become creationist. Maybe he's closer, Michael, to the truth, because you have to take a light of you. He smells like a cookie, or like cookies. And at one point he says battle, because he is charging and battling a bull.